Welcome to the San Angelo ISD Tech Badge Tutorials. This video is an introduction to FrameMagick. FrameMagick is an iPad app that allows you to create picture collages using photos on your device. So let's start by opening the FrameMagick app. And inside FrameMagick, you have several options to choose from. My two favorites are Grid and Freestyle. So let's start by looking at Grid. We'll tap Grid. If you get this message on your device, just click OK. And that's going to take us into our menu for the grid style. Now you'll notice on the screen that I have 4 placeholders for pictures, and that's because the last time I used this, I used the 4 grid option, the square grid option. So at the bottom of the device, you'll see you have some menu options. So we're going to click on Layout. And then I can select from all these different layout styles, and pictures will be inserted into each one of those placeholders. I'm going to go ahead and keep the square option. And now we're going to add some photos. So I'm going to tap Add Photo. And I'm going to insert some photos. And you can have multiple photos selected at one time. So I grabbed all the photos that I needed, and I'm going to tap Done. And it's going to insert those into the placeholders for me. I can now move the images around a little bit that are inside each placeholder so I can get that image just the way I want it. I'll move this down just a little bit. Get it in the center there. There we go. And then my blocks look pretty good. So I can move any of those. All right, so the next thing we're going to look at are the shapes. And the shape option lets you change the shape of each object. So if I slide this corner down, you'll see how the edges become more rounded. If I bring it back, it's squared off a little bit more. On the margin, if I slide it down, the margin becomes larger. If I slide it back, the margin is smaller. Finally, you have shadow and border. Shadow lets you put a shadow behind each image, and I can increase or decrease that shadow by using the slide. And then on border, I can increase the thickness of the border by sliding it, decrease by sliding it back. And then I have the option to change the color by tapping that color and then selecting the border color that I would like. Next we have background. So if I tap background, I can change the background of my collage. You don't see a lot of the background when you use the grid style, but you will see a little bit of it. So you can scroll through here and select the style that you want to be in the back. Now I have a pattern selected, but you can also do plain. So if I just wanted it to be green in the background, I can also select shape. And I can change the different, and you see along on the side here, I can change the different type of shape that goes in the back. I'm going to go back to pattern, and I'm just going to leave those dots there. That looks fine to me. And then finally, I'm going to add some text. Now you'll notice that on my grid, I have a placeholder for 4 pictures, but I'm only going to use 3 pictures, and then I'm going to tap text so that I can insert a text box so I can put my name on my work. So you might want to do this with your students to make sure they have a place for their name. Now you can put the text boxes anywhere. But this will just give it a little, it won't cover up any images if I use it this way. So I can select a font style, I can select a background, an outline, color, shadow, glow, all sorts of things for my text. I'm going to go with the bright, let's go with that yellow, and I'm going to tap Done. And it puts that on my screen, and now I can use the rotate button to rotate it, make it larger or make it smaller. So I'm just going to place it right inside here. And now my work is complete. So in order to keep this, I need to export it to the camera roll. And so to do that, I'm going to tap the Share button in the upper right-hand corner, select the size of graphic that I want, and then click Save Image. Now I can also tap the Share button, select the size, and then I could select to export it to Google Drive, to another application such as Paper 53. I can post it to Twitter, I could print it, so I have some different options here as well. Once it's saved to my camera roll, though, I can put it in another application on my iPad. I could also send it to my Google Drive so that I could use it in Google Docs or Google Slides. So I could put it in other locations. I could upload it to my computer to post it on the web or wherever I might want to put that particular collage. All right, I'm going to tap the back arrow in the upper left-hand corner, and we're going to go back, and I want to show you Freestyle just very quickly. So on Freestyle, you'll notice you don't have any sort of layout because it is just that, a free form. So I'm going to tap Add Photo and go to my pictures, select those pictures, and it just pops them right into my screen here, and I can move those around. I can resize them, rotate them. I could still add a text box, all of those features. You also have in the bottom right-hand corner, and we had this on the grid style as well, you can increase the size of your background so that you can then kind of enlarge your pictures a little bit, give you some more room on your collage. But I could insert a text box to put my name on here. I can change the background. Okay. So all of those same features that I had in the grid style. And then I would do the same thing. I would hit the Share button, select my file size, and then save the image to my camera roll. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us.